Hello everyone, welcome to Rob's Rogues and the Batman universe. And today we're taking a look at Pogo Stick Joker from the 1995 Batman, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, which is, still part of Batman, the animated series, as we all love and know. I do actually think the Joker in one episode was on a pogo stick. Kind of back the camera out here just a little bit so you could see it. As you could, I don't know if you could tell or not, I have him leaning up against the Wayne Manor because he will not stand on his own on the pogo stick. It's a interesting gimmick to have. It kind of suits the Joker's character, but trying to use your words here, Rob, the gimmick for the pogo stick doesn't actually work the way you're led to believe. You would think that, now I'm going to try to hold this here, since it's Pogo Stick Joker, you would think you'd be able to push this button and you'd be able to launch the Joker up and he could, get away from Batman laughing wee all the way. But he can't for two things. The figure, of course, is going to be really back heavy. There is not a good supportive base for the figure to be on. You would have thought maybe they would have made the pogo stick a little bit, at least the base of it been a little bit longer, that it could have supported the weight of the Joker some type or somehow, and it can't do that. So with trying to push this button, you have to have your hands on it, or you got to be really quick. So it does move, but you end up launching the Joker off and it doesn't come up out of the way. So you almost have to have, like, see, now that thing will stand. So you almost have to, hold on to it or, flick it to get it to move. And of course the Joker doesn't come up off, like he should, like, woo! So that's a little bit of a drag. And when I bought it, I did not think it was actually going to work and we were going to get to fire the Joker, up off of the pogo stick by any means whatsoever. So that gimmick doesn't work. The art on the box, again, you can go to my Facebook page and see that. Just go to the photos section and click on the albums and you'll see a Batman animated series album. So, I mean, it does kind of work. It has a little bit of a bounce to it. You can sit here and just kind of be like, boing, 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 boing. Okay, Rob, calm down. So he does have these little pegs that he can sit on, which is kind of cool. But the pogo stick feature doesn't really work. I think originally this figure was $7. I bought him clearance at Walmart. I thought, why not have another Joker? I think I might have paid $2 or $3, something like that. So it wasn't desperately needed. Like, oh, I need to have this Joker. Could have easily passed on him, and I definitely probably would have had he not been on sale on a clearance section back in 1995. Although oddly, since it is the same Joker that we received before, he does have a 1993 stamp on his leg, which I thought was kind of funny. So here is the, standard Joker, exact same Joker, just a repaint, and then giving a different gimmick for us to be like, oh, I'm going to buy it. I did, but I got it for $2 or $3. Now, as I just launched, I have a big problem of launching these things at myself. I think by the time we get done with the animated series, I'm definitely going to shoot myself in the eye. I can just see it. Now, the other thing you can do with this is it has this piece here that you just kind of force it into the Joker's arm, and he can use it as a gun. Which, just like he can't stand on it, he can't hold onto it either without falling over. So, I mean, it does launch fairly well. Again, all these springs, I'm kind of really surprised, again, being, 20 years old, or this isn't quite 20 years old, but you get the idea. That the springs and the mechanisms that make these things work still work. It's a lot of time to use the word work. So it's definitely, it's a neat accessory, but this one kind of falls short of working like they say it's going to. The Pogo Stick does stand by itself, so that's one of those things you could kind of have the Joker buy it like he's working on it, or those type of things. But a nice little anytime that you can get a figure for your collection that is pretty cheap, that otherwise you wouldn't have bought, I always think that's kind of cool. Granted, it is the exact same figure with one exception. His hands are different. That's the only change to the figure, is that they gave him two of the same hands here, so he can hold on to the Pogo Stick, but he really doesn't hold on to it that well. His finger's up, and the Joker's kind of like pointed position, like, ha, I'm gonna get you. And this one's like, I don't know what he's like. Hey, look, I can hold on to stuff. So can I, but I can point and hold on at the same time. So there you go. That's been a look at Pogo Stick Joker from the Adventures of Batman and Robin, the 1995 line of the Batman the Animated Series. So another one of those figures that's like, hey, Rob, you just bought a repainted figure with a Pogo Stick that really doesn't quite work. Yeah, but I got him cheap, so I'm okay with it. And plus, it's Batman the Animated Series. What's not to love about the Batman the Animated Series? So, as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues and the Batman Universe, signing off saying we will see you guys next time.